Hey guys, today we're at the Great American Sportsman Show in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Stay tuned or skip ahead till later in the video where I'll give you the best tip to get a great deal at this sportsman show. So we had a viewer question that came in. This one is from Danny. He wants to know if you have any plans of bringing back the pirate pistol.
Sure. Well, Danny, thanks so much for your question. I'm Allison with Traditions Firearms. Great question. We do get that from time to time. You know, we introduce products once a year, typically at SHOT Show at the beginning of January of the new year. At this point, I don't know of any plans to bring the pirate pistol back, but we'll pass your request along. You never know. Sometimes, you know, if enough people ask, it might be something we can consider, but there's no plans right now for 2023. Certainly can't speak on 2024 yet, but we appreciate your question and I'll pass that along.
And we had another viewer that wanted to know that since you do the build your own kits, if you can purchase the individual pieces rather than the entire kit. For example, if they wanted to buy their own lock and buy a separate barrel, like a smoothbore barrel over the rifle barrel.
Sure. So our kits are made to come as a build-it-yourself kit. We do sell replacement parts, like say you were building the kit and you had an issue, maybe you messed something up, something didn't go quite as you wanted it to, so you can buy a replacement part. We don't sell parts specifically, like separately, or if you're going to want to build your own kit with like a barrel from over here and a part from Traditions. We don't do that because we can't be sure all those parts are going to work properly together. So all of our parts are only for our products. That's why we don't sell them separately. If you were building a kit though, we do have replacement parts, but they're just that, replacement parts. We don't sell like a lock over here or a barrel over here separately.
Okay. There was a booth set up here at the show that had a bunch of Hollywood and movie pistols. These, for example, were the pistols that Clint Eastwood used in The Outlaw Josie Wales.
Well, you're gonna pull those pistols or whistle Dixie.
And they also had the rifle that was used in American Sniper. So you make your own like custom black powder rifles?
This man does, yeah. And he makes them for whoever orders one, but for us, we commission him every other year to make us a special one that has historical significance. Last time we gave one away after that was a rifle named the John Parker rifle. It was used by the first captain of the 1st Militia at the Battle of Lexington. And the original is still hanging in the State House in Massachusetts. So we chose it, we copied it, and he engraved it because of the historical significance. Some believe that Captain Parker's, you've heard the story of the shot heard around the world. It's possible that was the rifle that fired that shot.
Okay.
So that's what we do. We do this every other year, and in between time, while they're working on these, we pick what we think is a good program that will help raise money for the cause.
You ever think of making something just completely out of ordinary, out of the box, like an old wheel lock style, or?
Well, we've talked about that. The problem with some of that is trying to find the parts, I suppose, unless you hand make them. Some of the stuff on here came from the Hawkins shop. Some of the stuff Mr. Parker's making by hand. Of course, he carved the stock out of a block of wood. It's not a kit. There's some beautiful kits out there, but this particular gun is handmade all the way. Yeah, you're right. Something, every other year we try to figure out what would be a good fit for that.
You always see like the percussion
flintlock,
Fallon pieces, but something just completely out of the box like a wheel lock, that'd be neat to see once in a while.
Maybe I'll drop that in his ear, and maybe next time we can figure that out.
My name is Dustin Stoner. I'm a wildlife conservation officer, state game warden in Pennsylvania.
Okay. A couple of my viewers had some questions. Pheasant stalking is very popular for small game in Pennsylvania. And they had a question of, since we stalk pheasants, why don't we stalk quail? And being that quail is a native bird to Pennsylvania, wouldn't the populations hold better than non-native pheasants?
So as an agency, we understand that there has been changes to the agricultural community over the last 30 or 40 years with clean farming practices. And so there isn't the quality habitat, contiguous habitat out on the landscape to support, stalking quail and holding them. We put our primary resources and finances into the pheasants, as far as rearing them and raising them and releasing them for hunters to harvest. We don't feel that we would get the same bang for our buck with quail. We do have an area around Letterkenny Army Depot where we are trying to reestablish a sustaining population of quail, but that won't be an area where hunters can go and hunt. Maybe we'll learn things by that project in the future that may want to, cause us to expand, but we'll have to see how that plays out in the future. But at this time, hunters can raise quail on their own, they can release them and hunt them. There's a very liberal season for them upcoming. Hopefully it'll be approved at our April commission meeting, where hunters, they can release quails, no bag limit on them because they're reared by the hunter or purchased by the hunter. But the agency really has no plans to do that on a large scale as an offer, as we do with pheasants.
Another question that came up from my viewers were with a lot of online articles about reintroducing the pine martens. Now, the pine martens used to be native to PA. Their question was concerning the grouse population, turkey population, decrease in small game populations. Would there be a detriment by reintroducing pine martens, or is that a misconception?
It's really a misconception. I mean, where we're at with the reintroduction of pine martens, it's still in the phase of, we've done the research with some other states to learn about the pine marten, habitats, food preferences, things like that. What we've learned is that, pine marten, roughly less than a 2-pound, animal, they're a predator and they will eat small mammals. And could they, possibly eat a grouse, a young grouse or a young turkey poult or something like that? Yes, but their food preferences are for smaller mammals, and if they were to be reintroduced back into their native range in Pennsylvania, we don't feel there would be any negative impacts on population-wide impacts to any of the species that currently exist. All those species that are out there now, 200 years ago were coexisting with pine martens on the landscape. So they're predators. They could, take a rabbit or a grouse or a small turkey or something like that, but there wouldn't be any kind of, major impacts to those species populations having the marten back into the ecosystem.
Okay, guys, if you've made it this far, here's my secret tip to get a great deal at the Sportsman Show. In between the fishing exhibits and the outfitters exhibits, there's a stairway that leads upstairs to some conference rooms. In those conference rooms, on the last day, on Sunday, they hold a charity auction where you can get crazy deals on some of the stuff that the vendors are selling downstairs. For example, there were some Fox Pro game calls that were probably around $200 or $300 retail, bringing around $110, along with some other African safaris and trips that brought nowhere near what they're selling them for downstairs. If you're looking for a unique trip to go on, go to the charity auction. They had all kinds of neat stuff
in a
up there.
Yeti case. The Yeti case is the white case.
All right, so there you have your Inferno game call right there, and that's in your Yeti case right there. There's a nice call. Bob, make a damn call. Make it for it, Bob, make it 250, make it 250, $200, make it 200, make it 200, 100 and a half. 100 and a half on the game call, 100 and a half, make it 100 and a half, make it 100 and a half. Any case, 100 and a half, $100 bill. $100 bill on the game call, $100, make $100 forward, $100, make 100, make 100, hit me 75. 75 forward, 75 a bid, now 100. $100 now, $100, make $100, make $100, make $100, make 100. 75 here now, $100, make $100, make 175 here, 85, 85, 95. 95, 95, now $100, 100 even now, 110, 110, 120, 120, 120, 120. 110 here now, 120, 120, 120, 120, work the money, 120, 120. 110 here, 120, 120, 110 here now, 120, 120, 120, 120. Sold 110 on 31, 31 the buyer.
Backwoods Hunters and Anglers package. It includes a limited edition turkey box call, it's number 49 of 50, a membership, a year's membership, a t-shirt, a hat, and a decal.
Okay. Hat, t-shirt, decal, you got your limited edition turkey box call and all right there, number 49 of 50. Look at that lot. Make it for it, make it for it, give me $100 bill, make $100, make $100, make $100, make 175. 75 forward, 75, make a 75, make a 75, 75, make a 75, 75, $50. $50 forward, make a $50, make a $50, make a 50, give me 30, make a $30 forward, make a $30, make a $30, make a 30, make a 30, make a 30, a $20 bill. 20 a bid, 25, down 30. $30, sir, $30, make a $30, make a 30, down 5, 35, 35, make a 35, 40, 40 and 45, 45, 45, $50, down 5, 55, make a 55, 55, 60, $60 here, $60, make a $60, make a 60, 55 here now, $60, make a $60, make a 60, 55 here, $60, make a 60, 55 here, $60, make a $60, make a 60, sold $55 on 19.
Our first item was donated by the Pennsylvania Trappers Association. An extra large hoodie sweatshirt and a hat.
All right, hey, there you go, folks. And here again, great cause. Oh, I'm gonna get for it. I'm gonna get for it. I'm gonna get for it. Hit me 50, but I got 50, but I got $30, but I got 30, but I got 30, $20 bill, but I got $20 forward, but I got $20, but I got 20. Hit me 10 go. $10 forward, but I got 10, 10, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 15, but I got 15, 17 and a half, $20 now, $20, 22 and a half, 22 and a half, sir, 22 and a half, now 5, 25, but I got 25. 25, but I got $25, but I got 25, 22 now, 25 down, 7 and a half, 27 and a half, now 30, $30 now, $30, but I got $30, but I got 30, 27 and a half here, $30, but I got $30, but I got $30, but I got 30, 30, and 2 and a half, sir, 32 and a half, 32 and a half, it'll bring you good luck this afternoon, probably, 32 and a half, but I got 32 and a half, it'll go with the Eagles, 32 and a half, now 5, 35, 35, but I got 35, now 32 and a half, 35, but I got $35, but I got $35, but I got 35, you bought it 32 and a half, 191. 191 the buyer.
In South Africa, Limpopo province, 10-day hunting safari for 200. 2-on-1. It includes accommodations, all meals, a professional hunter. It includes 2 times zebras, so that means each person can shoot a zebra. 2 times impala, 2 times blessed buck, and 2 times warthog. And then 2 times $2,000 credit towards a buffalo trophy fee. 1 for each hunter. It's valid for 2023, 2024, and 2025. There are other terms and conditions.
All right, folks, I'll tell you what, if you're looking for a safari, and here today we have one, and here again, everything going for a real great cause. What's your bid, what's your pleasure, folks? On the African safari. I'm gonna get for it. Give me 10,000, but I got 10, but I got 10,000, but I got 10. Give me 7,000, but I got 7,000 for it, but I got 7,000, but I got 7, but I got 7,000. Give me $5,000. 5,000 for it, but I got 5, but I got 5. Give me 3,000, but I got 3, but I got 3,000 for it, but I got 3,000, but I got 3. Give me $2,000 on the African safari. $500 now, 500, but I got 5, 500 a bid, 750. 750 now, 1,000. 1,000 worth the money, 1,000 and for a great cause. $1,000, 1,000 a bid, 1,250. 1,250 now, but I got 1,250. 1,000 here, 1,250, but I got 1,250, but I got 1,250, 1,250 from anyone. 1,250, but I got 1,250, 1,250. I'll take $1,100 if it helps. $1,100 now, $1,100, but I got 1,100 hands. Dream trip there. $1,100 from anyone. 1,100. Hey, it's for 2. $1,100, and Valentine's Day's coming up. $1,100, $1,100, we got $1,100, we got $1,100, we got $1,100, we got $1,100. It's a whole trip. $1,100, we got $1,100. 11, now 12 and 13, 1,300 now. 13, we got 1,300, we got 1,300, we got 1,300 from anyone. $1,300, we got 13. 1,200, 1,300, we got 1,300, we got 1,300 from anyone. 1,300, we got 1,300. $1,300. You want to get him down? 1,300, 13 of it. That should have changed your mind. 1,300. 13. You know he needs something too for Valentine's. 1,300. 1,300 from anyone. $1,300. We got 1,300. 1,300 from anyone. We got $1,300. We got 1,300. Yes, no. $1,300. We got 1,300. We got 1,300. 1,300. You sold right there. $1,200 on it. 50.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
38. That's number 38. 38. All right. Hey, there you go, folks. Ned Smith right there. 14, number 14 at 25 right there. Conservation. Wobbly for it, wobbly for it, wobbly. I need 750, 750, but I go 750, 500, but I go 500 for it, but I go 500, but I go 5, but I go 5. It'll be $300 on the Ned Smith print there. 300, but I go 3, but I go 300. It'll be $200, but I go 200, but I go $200 for it, but I go 200, but I go 200, 100 and a half. 100 and a half on the Ned Smith print. 100 and a half, but I go 100 and a half, but I go 100 and a half. $100 bill. $100 bill, but I go $100, but I go $100, but I go 175. 75 now, 100, sir. But I go 100, 1 and a quarter, 1 and a quarter, 150. Work the money, 150, but I go 150, but I go 150, 150, 150, 175, and now 200. $200, 200, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter, but I go 2 and a quarter. 200 here, 2 and a quarter, but I got 200 and a quarter, but I got 2 and a quarter, 200 and a quarter, but I got 2 and a quarter. 200 here, 2 and a quarter, but I got 200 and a quarter, but I got 2 and a quarter, 200 here, 2 and a quarter from anyone. 200 and a quarter, but I got 200 and a quarter now, 250. 250, 250, but I got 250, 250, but I got 250, 250, but I got 250. 2 and a quarter here, 250, but I got 250, but I got 250, but I got 250, 250. Sold 2 and a quarter on number 17.
Over the fish tank. Rod is one of the men that are giving programs over there. It's channel cats on the Susquehanna River. A valid PA fishing license is required for anyone who is 16. All tackle, bait, and equipment is provided. Trips for 1 or 2 anglers and must be used by October 31st, 2023.
Okay, so there you go. Rod baits right there. Hey, good channel catfish fishing trip right there for 1 or 2. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. $350, but I got 350, but I got $300, but I got 300, but I got 3, but I got 300, but I got 3. It'll be $200 started. $200 for 200, but I got 2, 200, but I got 2, 100 and a half. 100 and a half, but I got 100 and a half, but I got 100 and a half on the fishing trip. 100 and a half, but I got 100 and a half, 100 and a half, $100 bill. $100 bill, but I got $100, 100 here now, 1 and a quarter. $100 here now, 1 and a quarter, but I got 100 and a quarter, but I got 1 and a quarter, 100 and a quarter, but I got 1 and a quarter. 100, 1 and a quarter, 150, 150, 175, 175 now, 200, but I got 2, 2 and a quarter. 200 and a quarter now, 2 and a quarter, but I got 2 and a quarter. 200 here, 2 and a quarter, but I got 2 and a quarter, but I got 2 and a quarter, 2 quarter, 250. 250 now, but I got 250. 2 and a quarter here now, 250, but I got 250, but I got 250, but I got 250, 2 and a quarter here now, 250, but I got 250, 275, 275, 300. 300 now, but I got 300. 275, 300, I'll take 285 if it helps. 285, but I got 285. 275, but I got 285, but I got 285, but I got 285, 285, 285, 300, 300. 310, but I got 310 now, 310. 300 here, 310, but I got 310, but I got 310, 310, but I got 310, 310, 310. Sold 300 on number 18. 18.
The Rio Grande Gobbler includes food and lodging.
All right, hey, there on your 2-day turkey hunt for your Rio Grande in Kansas. Hey, I'll tell you what, there's a good hunt. Look at that one. Look at 4, 5, look at it's gonna be 2,000, but I got 2, but I got 2,000, but I got 2, 1,500, but I got 1,500, but I got 1,500, but I got 1,500 on the turkey hunt, 1,500, but I got 15. It's gonna be $1,000 on the turkey hunt, 1,000, 1,000 for, but I got 1,000, but I got 1,000 for, but I got 1,000, but I got 10. It's gonna be 750. 750, 750 from anyone, 750, but I got 750, but I got 750, 750 a bid now, 850 with a weight 50 with a weight 50. 750 here now, 850 with a weight 50, 850 with a weight 50 from anyone, 850 with a weight 50 with a weight 50. 750 here now, 800 on the turkey hunt in Kansas. 850, with 850, with 850. 750 here now, 850, with 850, with 850, with 850. All done. You want to go 850, 850 from anyone, folks? 850, with 850. Sold at 750 on 1995.
Guided fishing trip for two on the scenic Juniata River provided by River Rock Outdoors.
River Rock Outdoors.
First off, you enjoy a steak dinner, followed by a 6-hour guided fishing trip and a night in a beautiful new cabin for two anglers with outdoor writer and fishing guide Jeff Walsh-Ladle on the scenic Juniata River. Walsh.
Right.
We'll be fishing from a fully equipped jet boat, smallmouth bass, and channel catfish. For walleye and flatheads might also be in this. All necessary rods, tackle, bait, and refreshments will be provided. The current Pennsylvania fishing license will be required.
All right, on that Juniata River fishing trip right there. Looking forward, give me 300, but I got 3, but I got 3, give me 200, but I got 200, started, but I got 200, but I got 200, but I got 200, 100 and a half, 100 and a half, I bid 175, 175 now, 200, but I got 2, 200, but I got 200, 2 and a quarter, 200 and a quarter now, 250, 250, 275, 275 now, 300, 300, 3 and a quarter, 300 and a quarter, but I got 300 and a quarter, but I got 300 and a quarter, but I got 3 and a quarter, 3 and a quarter, 350, 350, 350, 375, 375, and 400, 400, but I got 4 here, sir, 400, but I got 400, but I got 400, 400 now, 4 and a quarter, 4 and a quarter, 450, 450 now, but I got 450, 450, 450, but I got 450, but I got 450, 4 and a quarter all the way in the back, 450, 450, but I got 450, but I got 450, 450, 475, 475 now, 500, 500, 5 and a quarter, 500 and a quarter, 550, 550 now, 575, 575 now, 600, but I got $600, 600, 6 and a quarter, 6 and a quarter, 650, 650 now, 650, 675, 675, 700, 700, 7 and a quarter, 700 and a quarter, 750, 750, 750 for a real good call, 750, 7 and a quarter here now, 750, 750 from anyone, 750, but I got 750, 7 and a quarter here, 750, but I got 750, but I got 750, but I got 750, sold 700 and a quarter, to number 1818 to buyer. 4444 to buyer.
Another Tacticam. This time it's a Tacticam Reveal 2.0 cellular game camera, and there's a solar panel.
Yep, there you go, on your Tacticam, on your trail camera with the solar panel to it. Wow, look at that one. Look at forward, look at forward, look at 200, look at 200, 100 and a half, look at 100 and a half, look at 100 and a half, $100 bill. 100 here, 1 and a quarter. $100 here, 1 and a quarter, 1 and a quarter, 150, 150, 150, 150, 150, 175, 175, worth the money, 175, 175, 175, I'll take 160 if it helps. 160 now, 170, 170 over 170, 170, 170, 170. I'm 160 here now, 170 over 170, 160 here now, 170. I'm 160 here, 170, 170, 160 here now, 170, 170 over 170. Sold 160 on number 39, 39 to buy. All right, there you go, on your Hulu. I'm gonna get for it, I'm gonna get for it, I'm gonna get me 60, 60, 40, but I go 40, but I go 40, but I go 40, but I go 40. Here, give me a $20 bill. $20 bill, but I got $20, but I got $20 for, but I got 20, but I got $20, but I got 20, 15, 15 here, 17 and a half, 20, 22 and a half, 25, 27 and a half, now 30, and 2 and a half, 35, 35, 32 and a half, 40, 42 and a half, 42 and a half, now 5, 45, 50, 50 and 52 and a half, 52 and a half, 52 and a half, one more, 52 and a half, I got 52 and a half, $50 here, and 2 and a half, I got 52 and a half, 52 and a half, I got 52 and a half, $50 here now, 52 and a half, I got 52 and a half, I got 52 and a half. Sold $50 on 9, number 9 to buyer.
Two bow hunters, United decals, bow hunters United had there. Give me $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $5 bill. Give me $5, $5, $5, $5, $2 bill. Give me $2, $2, $2, $2, $2, $2, $2 bill for the hat decals. $1 and a $2, $2, $2, $2, $2, $2, $2. Sold the $1 bill to number 31. Number 31. It's a sweatshirt, hat, extra large. Hey, Ernie Cruz, sweatshirt and hat there. Hey, give me $50 bill, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. How about $25 bill? Give me 25, 25, 25, 25, 25. $10 bill. Give me $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10 sweatshirt and hat. $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10, $10. $10 And then 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, because then 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, and a 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, and a 17 and a half, 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 and a 20, 20 dollars. Don't be afraid. $20 bill, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. And a 17 and a half, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. So 17 and a half, number 36, 17 and a half, number 36.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.